Queensland's bleak economic outlook is getting worse, with a warning that capital works will be scaled back in this year's budget. That's on top of cuts in the public service. The Treasurer, Tim Nicholls, says he's facing another revenue shortfall of hundreds of millions of dollars.
The former Federal Treasurer Peter Costello last month delivered an interim report on Queensland's finances. In his response, Tim Nicholls says the previous government's forecasts were overly optimistic. Transfer duty revenue is now expected to be $812 million lower over the next 4 years. So the capital program will be trimmed in the September budget.
Of course, there'll always be gloom and doom, and of course it will all be Labor's fault.
And a 3% cap on growth in the public sector will remain for an extra year to 2015-16. But unions don't accept the Costello figures.
We're getting our own separate advice. We say slow down, let's have a cool, hard look at this issue.
The government is trying to find savings everywhere. The Public Works Minister asked the Liberal National Party's Treasurer Barry O'Sullivan to look at the books of the government printer GoPrint.
An LNP heavyweight going into a government building and auditing their books. Unheard of, unbelievable, irresponsible.
The opposition leader says the minister should be sacked. She says allowing an unelected party official inside a government business could sow the seeds of corruption. The minister says it was good value for taxpayers.
When you get a very experienced, capable business person who is willing to do that sort of review pro bono, that's actually a pretty good offer.
The Premier is not so sure about that.
I have, Madam Speaker, expressed some concerns about the choice of the particular individual due to the position he holds. I am reassured by the Minister that a more appropriate approach will be taken in the future.
But he says the Minister is doing a good job. Chris O'Brien, ABC News.